Hey guys, welcome back. Obviously just got out of the shower. That's why my hair's wet, not greasy. I'm literally traumatized from like, I don't know, 8 years ago. That like cutting my bangs video that went viral. So my hair was wet. And so many of the comments were like, do you ever shower? Your hair's literally greasy. Why would I be cutting my bangs if they were greasy? Doesn't it make more sense that they were wet? Okay, anyway. I can't believe I have to feed myself yet again. This is it's relentless at this point. Sorry I'm so backlit. Just pouring some iced tea. So I have the energy to feed myself. But look at how cute this top is. This is a newly rental. I was a bit nervous about it because all the reviews said it was really small, so I got a 2X because the girlies with big boobs were like, this is so big on the boobs, and I was afraid that the buttons would like separate. But honestly, I think I could have done the 1X, but I think this also looks really good. But how cute. I feel like this is exactly what I need right now. I have enough like big, baggy, oversized, long. I need, you know what I mean? The brand is Callahan, by the way. Blah, 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 blah. I'm not letting the cats out today because my neighbor in the front house texted me this morning and said that there was a coyote in the yard. That was at like 7 in the morning. Like they usually, look, you can see a coyote any time of the day, but they're usually like an early morning, like dusk and dawn kind of vibe, or like overnight. That's not when we let the cats out, obviously, but still scared the jeepers out of me, and I'm not in the mood to fight a coyote today. So you're gonna have to stay put, unfortunately. Buddy, if you got chomped, I would surely die. So it's really cold and gloomy today anyway. Anyway, I'm just literally stalling for I have to feed myself. I guess I need to get my tripod. It's like, why do I have to do anything? I'm literally the biggest complainer, the biggest. Ted is out of town this week, and I'm like, okay, I guess I have to do everything. Okay, throwback to when I was single. I had to do everything myself. Anyway, your eyes are not deceiving you. I did get a haircut. And I love it. The bob was just like, I loved the bob. And like when I would first get it cut, I was like, okay, I'm never having another haircut in my life. And then like 2 weeks would go by and everything changed. You know what I mean? It's like a cut. I mean, I have really thick hair and it's wavy. So that blunt cut, my hairdresser would have to thin out my hair so much to the point where like the last time I did it, she was like, I cannot in good faith thin it anymore. And I was like, okay, no worries. But then like in like 2 weeks, it's like thick again. And then it like grows an inch and you're like, I hate it. So I couldn't deal with getting that many haircuts. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna transition it into the haircut of my dreams, which has been on my Pinterest board forever, which is like Winona Ryder in the 90s, or like Monica Geller, early seasons. You know what I mean? Ashley Judd, a little longer than that, but I love it. And it's so layered, so it's like the waves play into it, and it's also like able to be really thin, so it like feels weightless. You guys, now this is the haircut of my dreams. Okay. Oh, great. Just got deodorant on this. All right, I'm gonna quickly feed myself. Quick, like literally eat toast because I can't be bothered. And I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. My hair is starting to dry. Oh, now's not the time. I like had planned every day. This is how it goes when Ted goes out of town. I'm like, I'm gonna be so productive. I'm gonna go to the studio. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna clean the whole house. I'm gonna, you know, and then he leaves and I'm like, I think I'm just gonna read. I'm just gonna read on the couch. Yeah. And plus she's begging for it, you know what I mean? She's like, it's kind of cold out. You know, plus it's like, I have to do everything. It's like, I've had to, mind you, take out the trash, feed the cats, feed myself. It's, I'm just kind of like exhausted and I'm expected to like also work. Okay. I mean, not to mention, I took a shower as well. So, and it wasn't just any shower, like it was an everything shower, which is what I call a shower where I shave my legs. And speaking of shaving my legs, this portion of the video is sponsored by Billie razor. I've been an exclusive and loyal Billie razor user since this brand launched. And what initially drew me in was like their brand ethos. For longer than my existence, razor companies have been profiting off of the insecurities they instill in women. You know, it shames them for having body hair. It marks up the prices of the razors. So Billie decided to do things really differently. They wanted to show women of all shapes and sizes that actually have body hair because it's normal, and that removing it is just a choice, a personal preference, and not a societal requirement. And then to top it off, it's so cute and it works really well. It has 5 blades and then it has like a moisturizing strip, which really helps protect my skin from nicks or ingrown hairs. My favorite part is that it has a little magnetic holder that sticks to the shower. So my razor is always there. It's not sitting in water, getting rusty. They've started expanding their line to include other body care products. So I've been loving their hydrating body wash and moisturizer. I use the Bounce one because it smells like coconut and vanilla and it's so, so good. It's got hyaluronic acid and peptides, so it's been really nice and nurturing to my skin and it's keeping it soft, especially in the winter when I get really kind of dry and flaky. So make sure you check them out, and thank you so much, Billie, for sponsoring and for taking care of my skin for the last several years. Here's the deal, guys. I'm like, wait, my camera's on the wrong setting. Okay, did that make a difference? No. Anyway, I'm just not in the mood to go to the studio. It's not sparking joy right now. It's like I want to, but I don't. It's like the thought of like getting in the car and getting dirty. I'm like, I kind of want to like go to the thrift store. I don't know, it's the holidays. The reason I want to go to the thrift store is because I need like frames. I realized, first of all, we have some wedding photos we want to frame, and nothing I see online is sparking joy. You know what I mean? Also, we have like we started a little gallery wall in the hallway, and it's just everything that was in our hallway at the last house. And it really looked good there at the last house because we had like the wallpaper, the hallway was small and kind of dark, and it just like the vibe was right. And this hallway is like white and it's big tall ceilings, and the photos are just looking like kind of pathetic. And I also am hating the frames because they're all like wooden and rustic, and it like worked and was like vintagey at the last place, but here it's like, okay. Sorry, ugly. Like ugliest frame I've ever seen. I think I got it at Target. Like, why did I do that? Vintage frame cute. Vintage frame cute. Stupid Target. This is vintage. But it's just like, we don't need all of this wood. Okay, this one's good. I think just new matte. Right, and these are all Hawaii pics. It's like, I'm kind of like, okay, that trip was like so many years ago. we can put something else up on the walls. You know what I mean? It's like, I think we need to mix in some other photos. Yeah, so I need some more frames. And then I think like maybe some I'll paint. Like imagine just painting this like red. I don't know. I'm just feeling a little, we started putting our art up in the office and it's looking really good. It's looking really good. So a lot of it is temporary taped up because we need frames. That is my Marlboro tapestry that I crocheted and I need to finish it. I need to put like a dowel and then hanging, whatever. It's almost finished. So it's kind of a mix of like both of our art, and obviously we need some more and we need some frames. So we need a lot of frames. And also the problem is like, which do we matte, which do we not? I'm a little like, I see why like framing is like a profession in its own, on its own, because it's so hard. Because I'm like, not every photo needs a frame, surely, or in a matte. But some look good, and you know what I'm really liking right now is like the tone on tone, same color matte and frame. So cute, and I kind of want to do some of that. So I'm like, maybe I want to go to the thrift store, maybe I can find some vintage frames, because it's like, if I can find some like artwork, and maybe the artwork kind of sucks, but it's like, just get it for the frame. Maybe the frame is like good bones, but I don't like the color, paint it. Maybe paint it the same color as a matte. Buy some matte. This is ugly. Ew. I don't know. Oh my God, the rug, you guys. The rug is here. Let me vacuum it real quick because that's not how I want to debut. Okay, here she is in all her glory. It just works. Okay, it just works. The contrast, so good. This is such a nice cozy rug. So, couple things. It shows dirt way easier than the last rug, which is not a problem. Like, it's not the fault of the rug, it's just the type of rug. I didn't catch my breath after vacuuming. It's just the type of rug it is. Like, the last one was a shag. Wow, ignorance was surely bliss. Because it felt like it was always clean. It wasn't, but it's like I vacuumed every week, and now I'm vacuuming kind of like every day or every other day. I mean, the main thing is that the litter box is right there, the litter robot. And this one, my little shadow, she flings that shit. Not shit, thankfully, but like the litter, she leaps out of it like a bat out of hell and flings it. And I just wish, I would love to be able to put that litter box somewhere else. Like if it like fit in the office. I don't know, maybe when we get like, maybe when we redo the office, because we want to get like a new couch and a new, like maybe there'll be, maybe we'll be able to free up some space. Because like just in the living room, it doesn't smell or anything, because like the litter robot's great. It doesn't smell, but it's just like, who wants to look at that? And then the vacuuming the litter off the rug every day, because it's like the first thing you see when you walk in the door. No, thank you. Anyway, the rug is amazing. I love that it shows the little vacuum strokes. I love it. And like it shows like little footprints too. I'm like, I don't know why that's so classy to me. When I was little, like my grandparents had like white carpet in the upstairs of their house. You could always see the vacuum strokes and like the footprints. And I always thought that was so classy. And when my mom like recarpeted our house, I like begged her. I mean, granted, they were retired elderly people with no kids or pets living in the house. They could have white carpet, you know what I mean? It's like, whereas my mom, she was like recarpeting our house, and I was like, okay, we gotta get the white plush carpet. And she was like, you can actually go to hell, you don't have a say. I wanted it so bad, but you know, she got the like, I don't know, that looped kind of textured carpet that was like kind of beigey and it had the multicolor. Safe. I get it now as an adult, but at the time I was like, I want to see the vacuum strokes. I want to see the footprints. I want a white plush carpet. And she knew better. It was like we had cats, there was 3 of us, kids, and you know, it was what it was. But now, there's just funny things that stick with you to like see the vacuum marks. I'm like, I've made it. But I would never get a white rug. No, I get it. Frankly, having this light gray couch, if I could go back in time. No, but luckily the cover zips off, so I can clean it. Anyway, maybe staring at me. It's like I've got 2 cameras on me. This one and the one, oh! I swear to God, if she could live inside of my body, she would do it in a second. And Ted's not here, so it's like it's like she doesn't have anybody. Normally, like if she's kind of a lot, I'll be like, go. You know, Ted will call her in. She'll sit on his lap while he works. You know, it's like we can ping pong her. But it's just me. It's just me all the time. And I love you. I love you so much, maybe. But you are not subtle. You do not play hard to get. It's like, I just feel like she hates being held. She like freaks out. Like, she trusts me more than anything in the world, and she still does not like him from holding her. She's like, you're killing me now. And I'm like, if you just would allow yourself to relax, I really think you could get into a baby Bjorn. You know what I mean? It's like a sling with her like inside of it. She would never tolerate it, but I'm like, if you just could like relax for 5 seconds, I really think like that would be it for you. You would love it. And yet, here we are. Yeah. And I'm 3 books behind my reading goal for the year, and it's already mid-December almost. It is, yeah. So Christmas is in 2 weeks. I've got to get kind of going, and like normally I'd be like, okay, 3 books in 2 to 3 weeks, kind of pushing it. However, it is kind of 'tis the season to do that. And it's like, look, nothing's gonna happen if I don't meet my reading goal. It's like, my reading goal is 25 books, and I'm at 21. Or no, 22. And it's like, okay, still a great amount of books to have read this year. But something about that like 25 just feels accomplished. I don't know, I've done this to myself. But I'm like halfway through my current book, so that'll be 23. And then 24, 24. I could bang those out. Here's the problem. I chose a book that I don't normally read. And I'm enjoying it, but it's not like a rom-com where it's like the easiest read and I'm just flipping through and I finish it in like 3 days. It's a little bit of a thinker. It's not really a thinker. It's just, it's a little bit more boring. However, I'm interested in it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's holding me back just a smidge. So I think I need to bang that out today, and then I think I need to read like a holiday themed rom-com, because ooh, that'll be torn up. I got a Kindle, by the way. I've always been kind of anti-Kindle because I really love a physical book. Like I love having a physical book, finishing a physical book, slam, seeing the progress, all of that. And I still do. But the more I thought about it, I was like, for someone who's such a prolific reader, I used to feel that way about the library, right? I was like, library, great, good to get free books, whatever. But then I have to give it back. Like I liked saving my books as trophies. But at the end of the day, I'm like, how many books do I really need? How many physical books do I really need? Because then they sit there and what? You don't reread them most of the time. Sometimes I'll lend it to a friend, whatever. Really, they're art, right? They kind of get displayed and they look really nice. I'm glad I have a lot of books, but to what end? So I got on board with the library because I was like, great, it's free, and then you give it back. And that kind of opened my world and changed my life. And so then I was like, maybe I need to get out of my own way, read the Kindle. And so I got one. For Black Friday sale, I got a Kindle, just like the basic one or whatever. Literally love it, literally obsessed. Yeah, really obsessed. And you know why I love it? Because when I read at night, first of all, I love that I can just throw it in my purse. It'll be great for vacation when like I will normally bring like 3 or 4 books on vacation. Now I just bring my Kindle, okay? And I can turn the lights off at night when I'm in bed. Thing I hated is like, you have to keep a light on. So it's like Ted wants to go to sleep and then the light's on. I can keep the lights off and I can roll over, pull the covers up and read like this, like I'm scrolling on my phone. Oh my God. And then I just fall asleep. I will literally read till I just fall asleep. And the next day, my place is saved. Oh, it's changed my life. All right, well, I think I'm just gonna be, you know where to find me. I'll be reading and pondering about frames. I just don't know. Okay, thanks for watching.